Hey people, I just wanted to do a quick video. This is our Canon refrigerator. It's a 12-volt refrigerator in our houseboat, and we were having troubles with it not working properly. The top freezer was ice cold, but the bottom fridge was just not getting cold enough. We also had the LED lights were flashing, indicating a problem. So we decided to just troubleshoot it a little bit and test a couple of things. And when we took the back off the freezer, we found the heat exchanger was frozen up solid, and probably, now it's been thawing for a while, but probably not enough air was getting through. The fan wasn't running and not enough air was getting through this hole into the refrigerator compartment. So we're thawing it out. It's already been exposed for about an hour and we're still just frozen up. So I will add to this video, and if this solves our problem, if we're able to thaw it out, put it back together, and it works properly again. That flashing LED seems to be the computer on board determining that there's some kind of a problem and just going into a default where it doesn't run the fan. The compressor just runs constantly non-stop, and then this happens. So anyway, I'll add an update to this. So if anybody else is having the same problem, they know what to do. Okay, so here we are again. We've got our fridge all back together. So basically we did fix the problem. We got her all packed full again. The freezer section is now running down at freezer temperatures. And the fridge section, which was at room temperature, you can see is right in the refrigeration zone. It's pretty hot out today. We only have it set to 3. So just for people, it might look like that LED is flashing in the camera, but it's actually not. So I just want to let people know if they're dealing with the same problem. I couldn't really find a lot of help for this on the internet. That's why I'm making the video. So we had a situation where our batteries went dead during the night, because I didn't realize how low they are and didn't run the generator. So the next day I fired up the generator, charged up the batteries, got them charging, turned the fridge on. Everything seemed to be okay. But what I didn't realize is that little number 3 light was actually blinking on and off. And that is indicating that there's a malfunction with the fridge. I'm not sure. I think it was just like a low voltage, because the voltage came up slowly, so the fridge went into some kind of default mode. So I power cycled this fridge a couple of times, but every time we did it, the light would be on solid and then it would suddenly start flashing, within a few minutes. So obviously at that point I realized something was wrong. And what happened is, as you could see in the beginning of this video, the heat exchanger in the back behind the plastic was frozen right up. So we weren't getting any cold air to the bottom of the fridge. So everything stayed frozen in the top, but the bottom of the fridge was basically at room temperature, no cold air. The other thing I noted is there's a fan that blows cold air from the freezer to the fridge, and that fan was not running at all. So after thawing out all the ice, draining the water and everything, cleaning up, starting the fridge back up, it went back to working normally pretty quickly. So anyway, if you're having problems with, your everchill or Canon or any of the ones that have this little pad in it, and it's blinking and you can't figure it out, power cycling doesn't seem to correct the issue, then you may need to defrost the whole unit. I know it's supposed to be self-defrosting, but in this case it was in some kind of default error mode and would not self-defrost. So either pull the power to it and let it sit for overnight until all the ice melts, or do like we did. We took it apart, took the back cover out. I actually put a fan up in there to blow air in there to melt the ice quicker, and within 3 or 4 hours it was all thawed out. We had it back together and running. So don't panic if your light is flashing. Do a little homework. Hopefully you find this video helpful. Thank you.